Hey, what's up, y'all? Y'all know my slogan. I don't know it all, but I know what I've been through. Now, before we get into this video, please make sure you head on down to Instagram and follow us on our official Instagram page at Hookah Anonymous _. We're able to be a little more explicit, a little more uncensored, and share content freely without running the risk of having our channel terminated. So, once again, make sure you head on down to Instagram and follow us on our official Instagram page at Hookah Anonymous _. We're almost at 100,000 subscribers. So if you like this video, make sure you subscribe and hit that bell so you're notified every time we drop new content. Now let's get into what you guys came here to see. Now, it's looking like the anticipation of Butta being identified clear as day as a cooperator has finally came to light. As new court documents hit social media, new descriptions of the government witness points all fingers to FBG Butta, with his real name included in the documents as they speak on his sister Kyro Bonds, aka KI. So instead of trying to put two and two together like before, and try to figure out who's who, here it is clear as day, and there's no more discrepancy. Now, please don't ask me where all this paperwork is circulating from, because to this day, I don't know how all of these documents are being exposed on social media. However, we're living in a time where nothing is sacred anymore. From paperwork, jailhouse surveillance footage, body cams, the whole 9 yards. Now, previously, everyone was calling FBG Butta a rat due to the cooperator 3 claims involved in FBG Duck's O-Block's case, where his name wasn't revealed. However, the description allowed people to connect the dots. Although nothing's been confirmed, incidents such as Butta's recent fallout with another FBG member, FBG Young, where he called Butta a snitch, will kind of put the icing on the cake when it comes to the rumors. It's one thing to be called a rat from outsiders, blogs, or even your ops. But when people who you are affiliated with start making the claims and disowning you, that's enough to start raising eyebrows. Now we're going to get into the new documents that surfaced and talk about what NoLimit Kyro had to say, as Butta will recently diss him as well in his new song exposing him. He also dissed King Von, Rondo No. 9, King Lil J, and Lil Durk. Some say that Butta is at the point in New Jack City where Wesley Snipes said, "This is bigger than Nino Brown," where he would try and take everybody down right along with him. Now let's get into the new documents floating around. I want to see what you guys think about this one. I have yet to see Butta respond to the paperwork. Usually guys will try to defend themselves whether they're telling the truth or not. But hey, anyway, the paperwork was dropped on International Drill Music's Instagram page, and the documents will go on to say, quote, "Finally, the government seeks to introduce an 8th grade graduation photo of Kyro Bonds, the sister of government witness Rakeem Wilton, as Exhibit 574. The life and death, she was shot and killed by someone in 2014 when she was 17, is not relevant to this case. And even if Kyro Bonds' life and death were relevant to the instant matter, an 8th grade graduation photo taken some years prior to her death is not the proper vehicle for identification. Equally, it misrepresents her life. The photo was taken from a newspaper article at the time of her death, a copy of which is attached. Kyro Bonds, a self-described hitter or assassin, was an adult at the time of her shooting, not a child of 13. Now it looks like to me, them police people are playing foul because they know exactly what they were doing by not only putting his name, but by saying the sister of the government witness, which is easy for everyone to put two and two together because we know for a fact that FBG Butta claims KI to be his sister. I've seen someone say that Butta and KI wasn't biologically brother and sisters, meaning they weren't blood related, and it's just as equivalent to calling a friend you knew for a long time your cousin. However, I'm not too sure of that one because to my knowledge, for as long as I knew and I can remember, Butta has been claiming KI to be his sister forever. And maybe that's how the police is choosing to identify him too, clearly. So the cat is pretty much out the bag, but we already knew it. It's just now been confirmed and no longer a rumor because you see it in black and white. However, something tells me that there's more people who cooperated within that case that's going to shock us all perhaps. I could be wrong, but from what Mama Duck has stated many times in the past, they're all going to jail and they're all doing time because they're all telling on each other. And you have to keep in mind that I don't remember anybody except Muat having paid legal representation, unless something changed. So I wouldn't be surprised if everyone's telling on each other, because y'all know that the feds don't play that. They come with football numbers and always seem to have some type of evidence, or come with new evidence during trial that you would never even think that they had. However, we've already been informed that there's surveillance out there, on top of claims that a certain YouTuber has already pointed out and identified some of the O-Block members in FBG Duck's surveillance video. So it's a lot going on, man. Now, as far as the news go, NoLimit Kyro would troll Butta due to him dissing him in his recent song Exposing Him, when Kyro would get under the post tagging Butta and also saying, quote, "Shaking my head, at FBG Butta 26, stop rapping ASAP. Just keep doing interviews since you know how to talk good." Then he add him again, and of course Butta didn't respond. But then he said, "Man, folks just diss me in the rap. That's only why I'm playing with him, laughing emoji." Now I can't lie, with these type of allegations on him, Butta is pretty bold to be out here still dissing guys. And it's unfortunate because aside from this, Butta still has a reputation in the streets that exceed him. However, once you do something like this, unfortunately, none of that ever matters anymore. Now, that's the dangerous part about it, because people will hear that Butta snitched and automatically assume he weak or then try to, pull his card. But then you play with him and he make you find out. Or it could be one of those situations where it's dangerous because you may be into it with someone who would do something to you, but then tell on you at the same time. I've seen that before. But to play devil's advocate in this situation, Butta did say that the ops been killing and telling at the same time, which put them at an unfair advantage. So, like I just explained, anybody that's willing to do harm to you, but also telling you at the same time, is a very dangerous man, because you got no wins. So I don't know, maybe the way Butta's looking at it is like, well, they've been doing it to us for years, so I might as well do it back. It is what it is. I'm not saying that that's 100% how Butta feels. I can't speak for Butta on why he did what he did. But during his Say Cheese interview, he did mention that the ops been killing them and telling on them at the same time for years. So maybe this is why he chose to do what he did. I don't know, man. You never know what someone's thought process is in a situation like that. I would actually like to know, though, when all of this is said and done and it transpires and it goes and blow over, whatever the case may be, when it's all said and done and he does an interview, I hope someone just asks him why. I think it'll definitely be intriguing, because Butta just ain't one of them slouches or somebody like you would expect to be sitting there telling. So it's actually interesting to find out and figure out why he did exactly what he did. Now that's pretty much it, man. Y'all jump in the comments, let me know what y'all think about this. Don't forget to like, comment, share, and subscribe. Hit that bell so you're notified every time we drop new content. And remember, as long as you keep on watching, I'm gonna keep on dropping. And I'm out.